And I know that we're doing something right now that so many people in Washington, so many people in California, so many people in Oregon are wanting to do as well. Hey guys, it's Julia Ehrman. I am joining you from one of our many outbuildings in East Tennessee, and I want to share with you guys today a few of the logistics of moving our family from Washington all the way to Tennessee, because I've been talking to people all over social media, and what people want to know is, how do you actually do it? How do you actually move? Okay, so I'm going to share with you guys all the things that we did, and hopefully you can learn a few things from me today. Okay, so the first thing that we did when we were planning to move is we sold everything. I think the only piece of furniture that we brought with us was a desk and then our daughter's special needs adapted bed. We literally sold everything. We planned to move our family of 4 in one U-Haul. We were gonna get the largest U-Haul that they had. We had it booked out, and then we realized, and this is a huge tip, that U-Haul says that you have it reserved, but then you really don't have the truck reserved until the day of, okay? And for us, moving our family across country, that was gonna work. So what we did was we researched other moving trucks that we wanted to drive the truck ourselves. We wanted to know that our stuff was secure. We didn't want to hire a company to do it, okay? So what we did was we researched, we found PENSKE. So what we did was we rented a PENSKE truck. The reason why we chose PENSKE was because you could secure a truck. You knew for sure 100% that it would be there on the day, and U-Haul was not going to give us that kind of security. So we packed all our stuff into one Penske truck as we prepared for our move. Next thing that we did that I do not regret was that we kind of divide and conquered, okay? So my husband packed everything in the truck. He drove across country from Washington into Tennessee, okay? Took him 3 days. He drove long hours, okay, because we're in East Tennessee. So he drove long hours by himself. He really wanted to do it by himself. He was looking forward to seeing the beautiful country and just enjoying the drive. I split up, divide and conquer, and flew here with our 2 special needs kids with my girlfriend. Now, there was no way we were going to drive our kids across country. And so for us, me and the kids flying and him driving really was what made the most. Okay, so as we planned our move, we knew that we'd have 2 major expenses, okay? That was paying for the truck, the moving truck, and then also moving our vehicles. So we love vehicles. We have a couple collector vehicles, and we knew that that was going to be expensive. I'll go ahead and just tell you guys that we paid $7,000 for the Penske truck, okay? And that's not including gas. And then we paid $6,000 to ship 3 vehicles. We also included in that $7,000 with the Penske, we also put a car trailer on the back so that when my husband arrived at the house before us, that he had a vehicle that he could drive to go run errands, to get groceries, and that was an amazing decision. So he had the large truck with the car trailer on the back and then one of our vehicles. We shipped the other 3 vehicles, and they arrived just shortly after. One of the other things that we did that I think was really wise was the fact that we planned for my husband to arrive a couple days before myself and the 2 kids. We wanted to have some time for him to set up the house, to find their beds, to get the sound machines and all the things that our kids need to be comfortable when they arrived at the house, so that they had a good experience when they first came here to Tennessee and to their new house. And I think that that made a huge difference. Okay, so what I want to share with you next is how I traveled with the kids. So I made sure to bring a girlfriend with me along the way. I'm so glad that she was able to come, because I could not handle our 2 special needs kids by myself. As we traveled, we made the decision that we wanted our kids in an airplane for the least amount of time possible, okay? So we took the one direct flight. We actually flew into Atlanta, and then we rented a vehicle and we drove to our house from there. It actually worked really well. Both the kids slept on the plane, and one of the little guys, our little guy, he ended up napping in the car the rest of the drive here. I was surprised that our kids dealt with the travel a little bit better than I thought. Yes, there were some tears. Yes, it was difficult. Yes, it wasn't easy, but they did a really good job. Okay, so as I close up, I just want to reiterate my pieces of advice, okay? Make sure when you rent a truck that you have it secured for sure 100%, that it will be available on the day that you need it. Get the truck a day early so you can have it packed up, ready to go, and you can drive out first thing early in the morning so you make the best of your first day of travel. Okay, the other piece of advice is to bring as little as possible. Trust me, there are thrift stores here. There's thrift stores here. There are non-thrift stores. You can buy anything that you need. need. So if you have kids, get rid of all their toys. You can buy secondhand. You can go on Facebook Marketplace. You can go buy firsthand. Whatever you need, you'll be able to buy here. So really try and pare down your stuff, because bringing the least amount of stuff is going to save you a ton of money in the long run. And then before you leave, make a list of the things that you are going to need to set up right away when you get here. We knew that we couldn't set up things like internet or our electricity until we're actually in the home. And so we had a quick list. We had the phone numbers. We were all ready to go. As soon as my husband got here, he got the electricity switched over. He went and got the internet set up. So all of that stuff was all set up and taken care of before myself and the kids arrived. Thank you so much for watching this video today. If you would like to see more content on our journey from Washington to Tennessee, or what it's like to live in Tennessee today, then make a comment below and hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys